My informative speech for communications, Jennifer Wheat, Liberty University. Bringing love to the world, one person at a time, caregiving at its best. Have you ever felt uneasy about leaving your children, parents, or disabled loved ones with a caregiver? Leaving them with God-fearing, trained Christian caregivers will leave your heart and mind at ease. As parents and children of those who need care, it is important that we leave them with people that we can trust. A Christian with EMT experience as well as caregiving to adult and child clients, and a mother, I feel when it comes to leaving our loved ones, it is important to leave them with skilled caregivers, and I am a mother and a caregiver. I am here today to inform you of the qualities, endurance, and love it takes for a person to care for your loved ones, young and old. I will now list you the importance of being a caregiver to your loved ones. Must possess Christian qualities of unconditional love, the knowledge to teach the early basics of childhood education, and knowing how to take care of the both young and old alike medically, if need be. If I were to hire a caregiver to be with my loved ones, I wouldn't want them to know random, just I'll come babysit your kid techniques. I would want them to know the love of God. Unconditional love at its best. We come into this world with two parents who love us. We have children we love unconditionally. What better to have someone who feels the same way as we do? While we have the opportunity, let us do all good to men, especially those who are of the household of faith, Galatians 6:10. Loving others who didn't give birth to or married or born into unconditionally isn't a trait all people possess. When you find that wrapped in the gift of a caregiver, it's important to reach out and give it a try. They will love your loved ones as one of their own. Let's look at the learning part of caregiving. We must find a caregiver for our children who will not just love them, but start basics of early education that will go on for years and years. Learning can come from all sorts of things. Singing songs, counting, coloring, shapes, fine motor skills, and play is all parts of early childhood development. Teaching children while they are in your care helps them as they move on to elementary school and beyond. Reading to children and keeping them focused on a book helps them to learn attention skills. Some parents don't make time to read to their children. Make sure that's a part of your daily routine. That is special for a child when you read a book to them. The Bible says, give instruction to the wise, and he will be wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase his learning. Proverbs 9:9. Last but not least, it is important when caring for a loved one that you possess basic life-saving skills. If you are with a child or an adult, it is important that if an emergency comes about, you can keep them alive until the paramedics get there. Learning CPR is one of the best things that you can do. Learn to open an airway and chest compressions, and that can save a life more than anything you know. You also need to learn bandage and wound care, basic first aid. You need to know how to administer your medications that you give, take temperatures, and if you're caring for the disabled, you need to know how to properly care for them to where you don't further hurt them or injure them. It is very important to remember these things when looking for a caregiver. Number one, make sure they love it and do it well. No fakers needed. It's genuine or none at all. Make the person possess the knowledge to help your child if they are keeping them during those notable preschool years. And last, certainly not least, are trained. I've talked to you a little about God's love for us and love for others. I believe that is key in choosing a good caregiver. The knowledge one must possess in teaching our children and medically taking care of our loved ones. I pray that you sit back and make a checklist of qualities and characteristics that you will be looking for in the future as you choose a caregiver for your loved ones. Thank you.